Here we are back in BMX Streets. We're going back to the built-in maps in the game, just for the sake of the Xbox players, and also just because I want to ride them again. It's been a little while. This is the Institute of Technological Studies, also known as, well, I'll let you figure that out. So I've kind of done a few videos on this map up until this point. It was kind of on heavy rotation for a little while. Damn. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with a high school map. They always tend to be classics, and this is no exception to that rule. One thing that I always end up playing on is this thing right here. It's just really satisfying to ride for whatever reason. Try and get a few disaster variations if we can. It's kind of hard to make them look good. Sometimes they can be a bit busted. Also, getting the speed just right is kind of challenging, as you can tell. Yeah, I don't want to repeat that trick too much. There's just something nice about it. So a nice little gap. Even got a little money on it as well. There's a weird one for you. I noticed when you do the crank arm input, depending on the ledge, you can kind of get like a slide. I don't even know what you'd call it. Looks kind of goofy. On some ledges it does actually work though. Yeah, a little bit like that. Okay, a little bit wild, admittedly, but hey, the more crazy tricks we can get, the better. Same as always, that curved rail is a little bit temperamental. Like, it's pretty hard to get anything on it. It's hard to get onto it in the first place, to be fair. You can, I guess if you use the lean, which will be the left trigger in this case, maybe help you get around. Actually, that's not too bad. Maybe it's better than it used to be. I don't know if we could get around the full thing. I suppose we could try it out. I suppose you could do it that way as well. Pretty unrealistic. Yeah, thinking about it, that lean may actually be the key to getting around these sort of things, because usually they never worked very well. When you have it off, it just sort of wobbles all over the place. Nice. Noticed fakey feebles are a little bit temperamental right now. Somebody in the comments on a previous video also mentioned they're still struggling. I think they kind of have good and bad days. Smiths always work better than feebles, or at least that's been the case recently. If we try a feeble on this, usually it just ends up being a double peg, but then we got it this time. I don't know if it's to do with the rail itself, or I don't know. Could maybe be smoothed out a little bit at the very least. Definitely fakey feebles though, a little bit broken. They very rarely work for me. Just trying to see how much we can fit in without actually doing a hop. Just let him naturally fall. I think whips might be a bit too much to ask. Maybe if we did a tooth or something, you'd be a little bit higher up. I suppose it works. A little bump jump as well. Okay, a backflip bump jump is a bit wild. But I do like that it's possible. Hell yeah. Oh, okay. Trying to see if there's any other angles I haven't really thought of before. You can just about get enough speed to get over that thing. Here we go. Nice. Just sort of trying anything out at this point. We dabbed, doesn't count. Nice. Can we go back down again? Not quite. Yeah. Any sort of grind or stall that you can do with a T-bog, I'm always down for. Where are we? Just barely hung onto that one. It's kind of a nice little setup. Got this bigger ledge. You can drop down either side actually. You got two different options. Bit of a more no-nonsense style video this time around. Just kind of in the mood to get a bunch of tricks, variations, see what we can come up with. heavy as hell landing. There's a kind of a nice little drop to a bank. It also works that way as well, if you really want to do it. As I always say, the limit is just your imagination when it comes to this game. Nice. Stringing it all together. Let's go for a bump jump. Don't know to what exactly. Sure. Why not? Some trick time. I was just curious. Could we get through that rail like that? As they say, curiosity killed the cat, or at least gave it a traumatic head injury. Actually, a table may work better. It's hard to say. You just got to time it just right. I reckon you can get through completely. Oh! Well, we made it through, but we may bail every time. Which is its own issue. Yeah, we're getting actually through the whole thing. Ooh! Okay, that looked dumb as hell, but we did get it. Whoa, that was crazy. Okay, maybe it doesn't look quite so good in the replay editor, but screw it. Anyway, I was trying to think of something to come up with as like a last trick, and that was kind of an unexpected one, and I think that will do. So this has been the Institute of Technological Studies. Hope you had a good time watching this, got some ideas. You could just keep playing this forever. Like, I could keep doing videos on this for months and still come up with new lines and ideas. It's all down to your imagination in the end. So yeah, let me know what you want to see next, if there is anything. I think I've covered all the base maps at this point. I'm losing track. I think so. So maybe start looking at some more mod maps, things like that. Yeah, plenty to come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.